divine timing and synchronicities are through the roof. And God always gives me what I need to share with everyone. Sometimes, even if I don't really like the situation, but you might be feeling the pause right now, and you might be feeling very blocked. God gives me signs through the situation that I'm in, so that I can deliver it to all of you. And this is going to be a very deep one today. And part of the lesson where we'll have a very powerful prayer, and I will teach you in alignment how to truthfully manifest for your highest purpose. And this is what we need moving forward. The people that are conscious creators, you actually struggle like myself during this time period. I appreciate that, Poppy. We all struggle as conscious creators. If you are a person and you're not asleep at the wheel, you're actually conscious to the reality. You actually struggle very, very strongly when you go through a pause or blocked. And, we want to have that constant movement. And when things aren't moving, it becomes very difficult for your soul. The energy that's operating your body is actually your soul. So those individuals that are able to focus their attention throughout this chat today, your soul is restless. And during this pause right now, we must rest, because there's absolutely nothing that we can do. God holds the key to release your blessings. And I'm here to share. There's absolutely nothing you could do. One of the examples that I gave as when I was a science teacher, teaching the students years ago, I discussed the concept of work. And it didn't matter how much Mr. D would push against the wall. If that wall did not budge, you did no work, you caused no change. So there are certain moments, and in this pause right now, and so many people are feeling this blockage, and we're going to clear and remove this blockage. Or everyone that's focusing, and that's why we need the full community today. Everyone that's focusing their attention, we will be able to remove this blockage and remove it once and for all. I'm so grateful for everyone that came on the live stream. We are live. I'm so grateful if you could click the like button in the now moment. It allows others to get the notification of the live. And especially because when two or more are gathered, when we're focusing our attention later in this chat, it causes a ripple. In science, it's called constructive interference waves. So together, we are going to create this constructive interference wave, and we are going to interfere, right? Collectively, collaboratively, when we create a greater wave to finally release what has been blocked. And that's the example that I'm living through right now. So I want to start today's podcast with the example that I'm actually dealing with right now. And just like myself, and I am speaking to mostly the divine masculine for this part, because feminine are more flowy, but you are very targeted. You know where you want to go. You want to go from A to B. You want to move forward with things, but then we have to go through the quantum, and we have to go all over the place, and we can't move forward. E. James, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful. I feel blocked in my gut. It feels like trapped anxiety. Abs are gone. Belly looks round. I appreciate that, James. Yeah, please, everyone, really watch my video on how to reset your body for optimal health. I also have a full video, and I shared, it's not about abs, bro. Sometimes we're blocked in the solar plexus. What are the anxieties that you've had? There's people that are tuned into this podcast today, and you've had many blockages from post 2020. A lot of it also comes from, it could come from finances, right? Or being, the revelations of people that you had in your everyday life. And you're holding these anxieties. You're waiting for the next, thing to throw you off, or the next person to quote unquote stab you in the back, and you hold these anxieties in your midsection, in your solar plexus. And the solar plexus, anxiety is fear of the future. We hold it there. It's our second brain. It's the warning. Okay, so and I shared this. The videos are on the channel page. In 2025, we had to reset our nervous system. Anyone that is, there's no right or wrong or lagging behind. You watch those videos. And I shared back in April and May of last year, I went through a massive solar plexus reset, where I would wake up in the rising, and I would feel my stomach and all the nerves. I would feel all the nerves in my stomach like shaking, and I never experienced anything like that. And that lasted for over a month, segueing from April to May. If you're new to the channel, I discuss the current ascension symptoms, and we apply it to everyday life. And there are certain time periods throughout the year, the energies, if you are conscious and aware, that Brandy's agreeing, OMG, yes, right? So please click subscribe, and we'll be off on our journey today. So in the sink, my garbage disposal is stuck. So the water is actually draining very slowly. But a lot of times, please listen to this. You will be given signs in your home. Usually that has to refer to water. Water has to flow, water energetic currents. So a lot of the signs that you get, the blockages, certain things, it actually, you could actually, it manifests a certain way in your home. Okay. So my garbage disposal is stuck, and, I need to fix it. Right. So I go on the interwebs, right? Use the Google, right? And I start researching, right? Because it wasn't run for a while, and I see, okay, it's a common thing. It's stuck. And what do I have to do? All right. This is how, you have to learn how, if you could fix something yourself, all right, try to fix it, right? But there's something that's needed. All right. So I do the research. Ooh, I'm doing the research, right? And I see that there's a little thing underneath it, and it gets stuck, and you have to get an Allen key or an Allen wrench. Okay, those that don't know, this is an Allen key. Okay, Uncle Mike's teaching you. This is what an Allen key looks like, an Allen wrench. Some people call it an Allen key or an Allen wrench. All right, and I have to go underneath it, and I have to kind of turn it. There's a hole in all of the garbage disposals. Okay, I'm giving you everyday life help today. Okay, how to fix it 101. Okay, but the problem is, I guess it's not the right size. And, I actually have 3 of them. They're all the same size, all 3 of them the same. So I have 2 friends that live in the community, and they both have different ones. And in the last 48 hours, the schedules are just off. And the simplest thing, so all I need is the key. Something so small, right? And this key doesn't fit correctly. Okay, you got to pay attention to the message now. Okay, we have to get rid of the garbage in our everyday lives. Chris Mason 777. The rewards are coming in, Chris. Okay, so the key is not fitting correctly. The Allen key, the Allen wrench. Some people call it either one. Okay, so this little thing. This little, it's just off. It's just a minute little thing in the reality. It's throwing my whole life off. Okay. So in order to move forward, God must provide to you the correct key. And this one thing other people will not understand or understand in your everyday life, this simple thing, like this is like a simplest thing. All right. And I just, it'll work. We're putting out the positivity that's going to start up. It's going to work. All right. But one little thing in your life. So all of our lives are different. There is something that is, maybe it's blocked. It's holding up your blessings in your everyday life. It's a little thing, but this one thing, if God releases the key, All these little things, all these things that are thrown off, it is going to then open up the floodgates, open up the blessings, open up the 888 abundance codes. Okay, everything starts flowing for this one little key that we need. And if I have, and I know what I need to do. Okay. And over the course of, I'm a, overall life coach as well. If you're able to fix something yourself, okay, do it instead of just, calling and every bill is through the roof, right? So I'm giving you tangible everyday life things to focus on when it comes to manifestation. A lot of people are struggling financially, even though they say, oh, the abundance is coming in, but okay, it hasn't happened yet. So what are we going to do? I'm going to teach you today. Click the like button, take the ride. All right. So in life itself, there are things that we have to take ownership of. So if I'm able to figure it out, use the brain, okay, if I'm capable of, again, there's certain things that we're not capable of, but in this example that God has given to me, thank you so much for this, okay? But the quality of this message is what's really important, not that, it's a little uncomfortable, the situation that I'm in, but it's about the lesson. It's about the lesson. You need to have that key. And when God releases that key, the abundance flows like never before. It is a cascade. And these are the signs that we have to look for. So as I'm a conscious individual and I'm seeing this, I know this through the years, okay? Years ago, okay, you can watch my very first video. I'm always referring to myself so that you guys could see, what this journey actually looks like. 7 years ago, when I started this, I didn't realize this. And then in the past 7 years, because I am on this journey and I'm conscious and aware of this, a lot of times when you have these blockages or things that have to deal with water in your house, right? It is actually giving you a sign. It's showing you have to stop. You have to analyze it. It's okay. This is what's going on. I'm actually here to tell you, you much rather have those signs than the signs in your physical body. Okay, because sometimes in our body, the emotions, the blocked emotions we have. So earlier, again, grateful for the super chat. He was writing about the stomach and the blockages in the stomach. So these blockages, these emotions, they have to be cleared. It's got to be cleared and removed today. And we're going to be doing this prayer together. All right. So during this process, now there's really nothing I can do. I have to kind of work around it. I'm not going to rush and call and spend so much money for something that I could maybe possibly fix myself. So I have to rest and be patient and work around it. If you're a conscious creator, you struggle with this. I struggle with this. What is that like, Uncle Mike? What is it like? I'm going to tell you what it's like, okay? Sometimes, all right, there's a delay, and you can't see. You can't see what God can see what's going on. You can't see, okay? And I'm being real. I keep it at 100 here, right? Appreciate that, Britt, okay? So you might feel this panic trapped feeling when you're in traffic and you can't see, okay? So let's just say, right? Like let's say I'm in the car, right? And the traffic's not moving. And in front of me, there's a big ginormous truck. And I can't see anything. And no one and nothing is moving. And along with that, I can't see over the truck. Because maybe you could see, you say, okay, I could see it's moving a little bit further down the road. I'll get out of this soon. But when you're in the car, the truck is blocking your vision, you can't see. All of a sudden, you start panicking. So you have to realize this. And we're seeing this in society. We have to release. We have to end the old and we bring in the new. So we have to learn how to be patient. We have to learn to be patient with others. A lot of people, they have traumas post 2020. I've seen this a lot. And you have to be patient with people. You have to learn forgiveness. And you're going to be seeing this in 2026. Forgiveness is so important because ultimately we are walking each other home. I could see, a lot of examples in my everyday life because when you don't know what's going on, you can't see. I love the scene from the Predator. Remember the Predator? You remember the Predator? I'm talking about the original one, right? Not the nonsense they got today, right? Whatever happened to the movies over the years? Weren't the movies good years ago? They taught you a lesson, right? So you watch the Predator, and the guy kind of saw the Predator. It was like kind of like blending into the jungle, kind of like, camouflage type of thing. It was a tremendous movie, right? Real deal primer. I appreciate you, right? I love when people get this, all right? And the guy kind of saw it, and he didn't know what the heck's going on. And he just took the gun, and he started shooting into the forest, right? He finally saw it. They would say, he starts shooting. Then the next guy next to him, they're just shooting into the forest. All the trees are coming down, and then he had no bullets left, and the thing was still shooting, even though there was no bullets left, right? That was so good, that scene. Right. So what that is teaching us, right? A lot of us post 2020, you saw things. You might have seen things in people, things or situations. You never seen this. This is some supernatural stuff. Oh yeah. Hi, how you doing? Did you witness some supernatural stuff post 2020? And did you act like the scene from Predator? The Gatling gun. Thank you, Lowell. I appreciate that. Okay. Did you see that? Was that you post? Did you have some supernatural? This is not even a real situation. This is a glitch in the matrix. This is not a real person. What the heck's going on? If anyone experienced that, please click the like button and write a comment down below. And I'm teaching you today. All right. I appreciate that self-confidence. You're gonna need some self-confidence moving forward in 2026. So you didn't know what the heck's going on. So all these people, all those guys, they're shooting a gun into the forest. They didn't get the Predator, right? But that's what happened, because we thought that life was this structure, right? So what happened is the quantum field opened. Okay, this is where like the science comes into play, right? This is where the rapture comes into play. This is where all the timeline splits, all these terms. You go on the interwebs, right? And you start seeing the rapture. You start seeing the timeline splits. Well, I'm teaching you what all these things are, right? What happened in 2020, right? A dimensional rift happened in 2020. And all of a sudden, people were like, oh my God, never seen this. And they were doing they were doing that scene. So you have to realize the trauma that people had post 2020. I said, what the heck was going on? During the blockage right now, there are things that you could do. You could write them down. Okay, I have full videos for these topics on the channel page. First of all, you need to rest. All right, as I shared the other day, if you're feeling exhausted, it's because you made it. When you go up that consciousness slope that's constantly getting steeper and steeper, you need to rest. You can't push against the wall. And there's something that you have to do in your brain, in your mind, in your frequency. You have to practice living in the end, because we know, like, there's certain things in my life I know intuitively that it's just being put off. It's being done on purpose. Are you a conscious person like I am? Is your third eye open and you're seeing a situation and you're like, this is being done on purpose? Did you ever catch yourself saying that? This is the channel for you. How you doing? Okay. So you have to start living in the end, knowing that it's already done. And this is a concept, even myself, I still struggle with it, because it's not rationally like here. But we have to realize that this, and again, I know this might sound strange to some people, the outer world is not real. Did you watch my video? None of this is real. I suggest you watch it. And we literally see glitches happen in that video. So we have to actually be living in the end. And I appreciate that. And so now we're living in the end, and all of a sudden, we're realizing that God is pulling back on the bow and arrow to launch us. God pulls back, just like the tsunami. I've been talking about that tsunami for years. Remember that tsunami? You go out to the beach, and all of a sudden the ocean pulls back. There's no water there. But after the pullback, for that wave is going to reach past the coastline. Okay, you have to know this. This is true energy that God is pulling back. There's a massive tsunami that's about to smash in. A massive event is about to happen. It's a world famous video on the channel page I recently posted. If you did not watch it yet, I suggest you listen to it pillar to post. But for the now moment, I need you to envision that tsunami. I need you to think of life in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. God is pulling back. God is pulling back on the bow. You are the arrow, and we are ready to launch. And it's not comfortable. It's not I'm going backwards. I want to move forward. How many people are going through this? This is the feeling. If you're feeling blocked right now, okay, this is a very powerful video that many people can really change their life with. I'm going backwards. It's the EFV. Fitbit remembers. EFV, right? My father coined. My dad's listening in, right? Dad's always listening in. So when you're feeling this panic, when you're feeling like you're trapped, okay, you have to realize that there are, I know there's a lot of spiritual bypassers out there on the interwebs, okay, but there are things that even though we are in this world and there is a jumbulation of chaos right now. I was witnessing this in the supermarket the other day, and navigate. I had two examples in the supermarket, and I'm trying to navigate around, and then there's people, and they're not moving, but we can't blame them. They're trying to get their own groceries. Do we knock them out of the way? No. Everyone's doing their thing right now. Everyone's trying to. This is very hard times that we're in. Not a statement of fear and all this other. It's just a matter of fact. We're in what's called the bottleneck of time. Linear time is ending. We're entering quantum time. If any of the topics that I'm discussing right now interest you, click subscribe or have full videos for these things. This is what I do daily here. Because people are saying, what the heck is going on? So we get the answers here on this channel. We're in the bottleneck of time, and we get through. We're gonna get through that bottle. We're getting squeezed. Do you feel like you're getting squeezed right now? Oh yeah. The pressure is building. The pressure is building up. But what happens under that pressure is a beautiful diamond emerges, and you, the person that's getting this message today, you are going to emerge as a beautiful diamond. Like the diamond sun, right? Shine bright. This is where we are. So in life, you have to realize that you're on this journey, and the examples that come to us, they come to us from our everyday life experiences. And if some people are asleep at the wheel, I have an enriched life because of the processes that I discuss on this channel. Healthy, wealthy, wise, you click subscribe. So when I go through life, I see the things, and I'm focused on being understanding, compassionate, and I have another lesson that before we get into the prayer, and I'm going to teach you the meditation, all these things today. Okay, please put a like on this so we get more people in for that part of the video. I'm so grateful for the community doing that today. This is how you combine energies, because you never know who's who in this life. Constructive interference waves, positive feedback loop, or karma. There's a positive feedback loop according to your internal frequency. Some people call it karma. So during that day in the supermarket, there's a woman, and she's working in the supermarket, working hard. And so they're putting out like whatever the products are, and it's on like this like machine, like boxes and boxes, and it's like electrical like machine. She goes through the store, and as I said before, there's people around, and I don't know, the way she did the machine, like she made like a mistake, and it's these boxes. It was for display, so they're all loose. I think it's like those little like packets that you put the flavors in the drinks. And so these boxes were on the machine, and she like did like a thing, and a couple of the boxes, the big box with all the little boxes, they fall off the machine, and it happened like right next to me. So I stopped, and I picked them up for her. Another guy came, also helped pick all these things up for her. And she said, thank you, just like put them back in the box. And I continued going around the store. Now, in the now moment, I'm actually very frustrated because there was something that I needed that I didn't see out. And, I need to, get the groceries, get them in the refrigerator, so on and so forth. So I go around, I loop around the store, and then I go back to her. And I pass her again, and I say, by any chance, do you guys have the grass-fed beef? And she goes, oh, yeah, I didn't put them out yet. They're in the back. 1 second. And she goes in the back, and she comes out, and I waited, and she puts them out on the shelf, right? And I got what I needed. And the moral of the story is sometimes the people that we save us right back. I've seen a lot I see people living in the ego. There's only a very small elect people that really support one another, and this is why humanity is where it's at. One of my top videos, it gets views every day. I shared about it. And the blessing that God gave me is it gave me real life evidence in the video as an example, were those two swans. And the more that people are actually coming together in many forms, it could be forms of friendships, in the workplace, collaboration, true love, divine counterparts, all these terms that I'm using. When people are afraid of each other, humanity goes extinct. Did you watch that video yet? Unlimited Angels saw that video. Those are beautiful swans. I love those swans. God gave me those swans. God gave me those swans to deliver the message. Sometimes in life, we're just looking for that key. And when you finally get that key, it could be an Allen key like this one, all of a sudden, you have a great change. All of a sudden, everything starts to change. I appreciate all the beautiful comments that are coming in right now. Thank you very much. Grateful for all the support today. Because many people are feeling this. And it could drive you banana sandwich. You have a blockage. You have a blockage in the sink. The water's not flowing. Okay? The waters of the body need to flow. The waters in your home need to flow. And these are the examples. Remember, your home belongs to you. So if you ever experience that, I would be conscious and aware. I'm looking at things that are a representation of you. And then there are, I mean, we are all one. We're all mirrors of each other. And also in this world, there is the divine mirror. And what we are putting out into the world, do you want to see a smiling face in that mirror? Well, you can't change the mirror, but do you see me on the screen? Hi, I'm talking to you. Maybe you need to smile today. When you smile, the world smiles back on you. And I get it. You probably had a terrible boyfriend in the past. You probably had a parasite girlfriend in the past, bro. I get these things. I get them. But what I'm here to do is teach the people how to take ownership. I get it. I went through a lot of tough times. There's a part of the community that's been here for years. You could see my journey step by step. I stumble. I keep going. Number one advice, just keep going. It's right there on the shirt, okay? Just keep going. It's the number one thing. It's the only thing that matters because there's no finish line to ascension. There's no finish line. If you want to continuously play this game of life, there's constant change. The only thing that's guaranteed in life is change. Period. So we're constantly changing. We're constantly evolving. I'm not the same person that I was 7 years ago. I'm sure you're getting this message. You could say, yeah, I'm not the same person that I was 7 years ago. So right now, we see this, but we have to be ready to receive. You have to be able to receive, not with clenched fists. God wants to put things in your hand, and it takes two to tango. You cannot receive with clenched fists. You have to be open. Like that heart chakra has to be open. You can't clench your fists. Because this year is a massive deliverance that's coming out. But if you're not ready to receive, which is your frequency, which is your heart, right? You could also, I'm just doing it like this, right? I don't think the gold coins, we're not playing Super Mario Brothers game, but we're playing the game of life. Remember Super Mario Brothers? Oh my God, you used to go get the golden coins. Where are my golden coins? Okay, so the golden coins, right? They're just, oh my God. Right, but if you're clenching your fist, you can't catch them. We all have blockages in our everyday life. We're going to get into it in a second. Leave the past where it belongs in the past. Leave the past where it belongs in the past. We learn a lot through Super Mario Brothers. You learn about the mycelium network. Oh my God, the mycelium network on Super Mario Brothers. Yeah. So when you start, oh my God, the whole world's connected? Oh, the mycelium network is real? Oh, the mushroom kingdom? So these are the deep, I didn't know these things years ago. You said, well, this guy's talking about Super Mario Brothers is real. There's things in that game that you have to play this game. We're in the Matrix, bro. And what you need to do is watch these things, whether it's a movie, a video game, you have to have the open third eye. Everything's happening all at once. I am usually Luigi. I play Super Mario Kart. Those that watch that tremendous reel, and we have a funny here on YouTube with my sister. Oh, she loves it when I get her with the shell. Oh, I'm always Luigi on Super Mario Kart. Absolutely. Unlimited Angels, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful for the support. I love that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Sonia, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm so grateful. I am open, I give, and I receive. I'm so grateful for the super chat. Thank you so much. We have to open the floodgates today. Is Gatekeeper in the chat today? What's up? Celestial. So I appreciate everyone that is on. I'm just, I want everyone to start to really focus on your attention is the currency of the universe. So, and I appreciate you paying attention to this chat today. I want you to focus on the words of the prayer. Focus your attention. Ralph, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. And the cool video game guy. I love that. Thank you so much. So collectively, when we're all focusing our attention, many people in the world, you know, they are, they deal with these blockages. These blockages come up because when we detox the past, just like in our physical body, when I have detoxed and you know, things leave your body. Some people have detoxed. I'm just giving an example so you could see this. Feel it, experience it. Some people have detoxed like a kidney stone, a physical blockage. And then when you pass the stone, it's very difficult to go through this process. And this is where we are right now. But for once and for all, because these blockages of the past self cannot go with us. And we ask God to clear and remove all blockages from our blessings once and for all, that the flow of love, the flow of abundance will flow freely without any blockages, without any setbacks, so that people can live and experience the life that they were destined to live. Because the old ways and the old self are finished, and there are no more lessons to learn from the vibration of Kensho. And as we move forward, we only experience Satori moments of bliss. And because we went through the years of solitude, the years of trials and tribulations, when these Satori moments come every single day in 2026, we are grateful for them. And we move forward with the attitude of gratitude, because if we did not have the grinding, the grueling tribulation of the past 7 years, we would not have the gratitude for the blessings that are coming in every single day in 2026. And we ask Almighty God to clear and remove all blockages. And let's start living our everyday lives in peace, in happiness, with true, authentic love, true, authentic friends, true, authentic experiences. The past is finished. The blockages are cleared and removed. And now it's free flowing. This is the one. The blessings are here. And you can throw up the 111s in the chat, in the comments today. It's your sign. It's your blessing. The blessings are true. The blessings are here. But the problem in the past was people weren't ready to receive. I've shared this term. It's called self-sabotaging. You cannot self-sabotage in 2026. You have to be ready to receive. You have to be ready to receive your love. You have to be ready to receive your wealth, your abundance, your blessings. So, and I know, so this is it's a paradox of the universe. It's a paradox of this reality. Now we're experiencing this very like tight grip, if you will. You're feeling the pressure right now. So, let's say when it does come to finances, and we see it in the world, you know, one of the things I just use these regular terms so that people could relate to it as I speak to a lot of my friends, whether you're in New York, New Jersey, Florida, so on and so forth. The water bills are through the roof. It doesn't matter where you are located for some strange reason. Doesn't everyone need water? What's going on? So a lot of people are feeling a strain, and it could come up in that form. When it comes to finances. So when it comes to finances, we want to move forward with character and knowing this, because in the past people are living in their ego. I now receive consistent income from sources that align with my talents. That is the word. That is what we have to focus on when we move forward. From this moment forward, I now receive consistent income from sources that align with my talents. This is very powerful. Why do you say that? Okay. Like, you don't want that quote unquote dirty money, selling your soul for that. For example, I could share from my everyday life. There's weak-minded people on the internet that try to tell me what content, what I should say, what I should teach. I don't need those people, right? Because this is my main thing that I do. I don't need you to watch. I need people that are aligned with this higher frequency to watch. I don't care about you. You don't want to watch? That's cool. I don't answer to trolls, narcissists, or dirtbags. I answer to God. So that's what that means. In the past few years, people, the great resignation was a real thing. They left jobs that weren't feeding their soul. If this resonates with you, I'm grateful if you click the like button. You get triggered, I don't care. That's what this means. Aligned. I don't need attention. I don't need anything from people that aren't aligned. So, and people are learning about this, and you're going to feel it in your soul. And there's some weird stuff that's going on out there. I saw another article. Lisa, thank you so much for the super chat, 1111. And so it is. I appreciate that. Very grateful. Thank you so much. You have to be in alignment. It's happening right now. And that's why, I'm grateful. Okay, so I saw on Facebook there was this YouTuber, and she just turned 18, and on the thing it says LAD Bible. I don't know all these things, but now she turned 18. Guess what? And she went over to OnlyFans, and she made $3 million on the first day from all the beta males in the world. That's the problem. I gave you the answer. So if you're sick and tired of this world, why don't you share this video and the Our Everyday Lives community? I don't need $3 million. You could shove it up your you-know-what. And I did that post, and a lot of modern women got triggered by that post on Facebook, right? I go to my Facebook. If you love, I got posts all day long. I'm so grateful for everyone sharing the Our Everyday Lives YouTube channel, because we're all sick of it. And it's the humanity's, it's your fault. It's allowed to happen. It's free will. I'm just giving you the message. So there's the 18. LAD Bible, full of crap. I told you they're full of crap. They went on OnlyFans, $3 million in one day from all the beta males in the world. If you're a divine feminine, please share this video today. Share the channel today. If you're sick and tired, let's go, baby. I don't need it. I don't care about it. I don't need it. I need my rib, and that's all I care about. There's simple things in life. There's simple key. This is all we need in life. That's it. So if this resonates today, I'm grateful for the community support as always. You click the like button, you share the video. That exactly, Noel. I'm so grateful. And you should check out my Facebook posts. A lot of people love those Facebook posts. They're tremendous. I love you guys. On this channel, I teach the deep truths of the universe with real life, everyday life examples, baby. These are the everyday life examples. Okay? I don't need it. I don't care. I could sit on the beach alone. I'm good. I don't even care. There are certain things that I set forth to experience in life. I give it to you truthful here, right? And I show you all the real life examples, the firsthand, what really matters in life. I know what really matters. And if free will and unconditional love are not met, there's no point of this world existing anymore. People really understood that deep message that I left out on, some people called it the greatest 12 minutes on YouTube. It'll pop up on the screen. If you haven't watched it, I suggest you watch it and share it to the world. The greatest 12 minutes on YouTube. Deuce 2007, thank you so much for the super chat. Gratitude. Magnet attracts abundance. I appreciate that. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for everyone. And I see these things too. I see what goes on, and many people, I did a post one day. You had a divine feminine. She made her artwork, right? And she had 15 likes. And there was the Jezebel, right? With her breast implants and all that other stuff, right? Oh, you're getting triggered. And they go on Instagram and they put the filters on and she got 5,000 likes. It's just the truth. The answers are right before your very eyes. It's just the truth. In 2026, we are taking over. I talk to many people in all my gyms every day. Everyone feels it. Do you feel it? That the pressure that you feel, you feel. I feel it too. I just be real. I'm not one of those fake kumbaya guys. I'm not a kumbaya guy, right? Some of us raise the chrism to be the Christed warrior. Do you get it? Do you get what this is? Yeah. So there's a lot of people that just recently joined that gym membership there. Did you watch my video yesterday? Oh, you got to watch it. It's so good. It's so true. It's so true. So this is where we are. A lot of people are feeling this weighing on the soul. I'm reading the comments right now. So I'm truthfully grateful, absolutely grateful for the community. Everything that you do really helps the channel and the word. This was really powerful today. And so many people are living in this energy in the now moment. So everything that you do, clicking the like, click subscribe if you haven't, okay? Maybe we'll get 3 million. I'd rather have 3 million subscribers than $3 million to do that. That's what I'd rather have. How about you? I'd rather have 3 million subscribers and show up and do work and feed my soul instead of selling your soul. Hit me up on Facebook. I'll share that. You want me to share that post on Facebook? I will. I'll do it. I'll do it. Everyone's sick and tired of it. Everyone's sick and tired of it. And so that's why God is letting this fester right now. That's the Holy Spirit fire. You get it? That's the Holy Spirit fire. It's festering. The fire is rising. Because I'm telling you this, even myself, we all know who we are. But when you couldn't live your life in peace and you see wrongness done, especially wrongness done to our children, you will never rest. You will never rest. You can't. It's your soul. Because you have a soul, bro. My friends, I shared this story about the kitten that I saved. Okay, if you're new to the channel, watch that. Right, it's crazy what and a lot of us divine masculines, we just want to have love and all this other stuff. And I tell him the story. We're going through, and he goes, "That's because you have a soul, bro." He's probably watching right now. No, we have souls. You have you have a soul. And if you're seeing this channel for the first time, we're just an authentic community. We have fun. We're just everyday life people. We don't have to be so perfect. We don't have to be so, ultra spiritual, right? Those people are just really covert narcissists. Anyway, we are just the everyday life people of the world. I really do love each and every one of you. It is this authentic community, self-confidence. I love your self-confidence. Appreciate everyone. And heck, hey, if you really resonated today, take the Our Everyday Lives challenge and show up every day for 3 months and see where your life is. Maybe you'll be on the brand new timeline. And that's what this whole process is. Oh my God, I got raptured. I timeline jumped. This is real stuff that's going on because the reality that you're experiencing is a frequency. It's a frequency. I told you when I put an end to the world. Did you watch that video? Nothing out there was real. It was always I am. Watch that video if you haven't, or watch it again. Everyone loves it. It'll be on the screen. Jill Warsaw, thank you so much for the super chat. 999. It's over, kid. I appreciate that so much. Where we go one, we go all of us together. I appreciate that, Jill. Thank you so much for the super chat. I love you very much. Collectively, we are greater than the sum of our parts. Know this. Know it very strongly in that brain. I'm tired too. That's why I'm just resting right now. And there's so much more that we could do, but you need that key. You need that key. God's going to release that key today. That's it. That's it. Grateful for people that share this. Okay. Grateful for, and hit me up on Facebook. I'll throw that post up today. Interact. I love the comments. Oh, even the comments on Facebook. It's so interesting. I like to see, what goes on all the platforms. It's really great stuff. I have an enriched life. I'm so grateful to God for giving me, even though so many trials and tribulations, I learned the truth. I learned the truth, and you might be a searcher like me, and you just wanted the truth. And I was given the truth in the past few years, and I'm so grateful to God. Even though it's been so tough, I have the truth now. And when my time in this world is done, even if it ends, I have it. So it's truthfully amazing. Anyone that's hearing this, you don't learn anything just staring at the walls, living in fear. Go after love today. Go after vocation today. It's called vocation. I learned a lot from my theology classes. Bay Area believer, thank you so much for the super chat. I love you very much, and I'm so grateful for you being here since the beginning, brother. I love you. Just seeing you, it's 7 years, bro. 7 years. I never. Don't sell out. Don't sell out like that thing. I'm telling you, it's going to be worth it in the end. So grateful for everyone. Share this today. If it moves you today, click like, do all those things. And a lot of us are solo on our journey, but all we need is the key. All we need is the key. God's going to release the key today. I got to fix this thing. I got to get this. I gotta fix this thing. So I love you guys very much. I really do. Yeah. Love you guys. Keep going, kid.